Hi guys, I'm Kate, your plastic-free mermaid. Today I'm going to teach you how to make gluten-free, life-changing bread. It's life-changing because there's no gluten in it. And it's super easy and it's made of mostly seeds. So what we do is we combine our pepita seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, black sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, buckwheat, hazelnut or almond, psyllium husk, salt, honey, and coconut oil, and some water in a big bowl, and then we stir it, we let it sit. So as we know, chia and flax and psyllium kind of have this like cohesive quality. So when we get them wet, they tend to puff up and get kind of like a gelatinous exterior, or a little bubble around them. And then all these other goodies get to stick to them. So as we let them sit for 2 hours to overnight, they kind of all stick together, and then we can bake it in our oven. Step 1, mix all of these ingredients. 1 cup of sunflower seeds, 2 tablespoons chia seeds, ½ cup flax seeds, ½ cup hazelnuts or almonds or pepitas, 1½ cups bikinis, little buckwheat kernels. You can also use oats if you have that at home. That makes it no longer gluten-free. 4 tablespoons of psyllium husk, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then you mix this all together. Then you add in 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, and 1½ cup of water. Stir, stir, stir. So you let that sit overnight, or you let that sit for 2 hours, and then it forms this nice dough, so it's quite thick. The next step is to turn the oven on. We'll put that to 180 degrees Celsius or 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew, she's feeling hot. We'll just take our dough and we'll spread it into our pan. Spread it in the pan. So I've got this cool silicone pop-up pan, so I can just pop my bread out when it's ready. You can also just use a normal pan and line it with coconut oil, and then we'll pop it in the oven for, we'll do 40 minutes for the first round on the middle rack. After 40 minutes, we'll take it out, pop it out of the pan, and place it back on the shelf, flipped over for another 20 minutes. So we want it to be done, we want it to be kind of like, sounds hollow when we tap it. Then we'll just let it cool in the oven. That's the plan. Let's do it. Our mixture has set. So I let this set overnight. If you have 2-3 hours, that should be fine as well. So I'll just scoop it out and press it into our pan. Nice and gloppy. Oh yeah. So most bread comes wrapped in plastic. Maybe baked fresh in a gigantic mass manufacturing facilities. Maybe baked fresh by a cute old lady in a bakery. Either way, we want to try and avoid the amount of plastics we use because plastic never biodegrades. And whilst some councils in some towns and cities are beginning to recycle plastics, it's just not the end goal. We'd rather just stop plastic from the source. We want to create less. There's already way too much plastic in our world. We're filling up the landfills. The oceans are going to be more full of plastic than fish in just 20 years. So instead of relying on a council or someone outside of ourselves to recycle our plastics, let's just use less. So we'll make this delicious little bread. So once you get all of your dough into the pan, just smooth the surface like so. Now we'll just pop her in the oven. And check on her in about 40 minutes.